Should be live. We should be live. Let's go ahead and hit that button. Alright, let's go ahead and get our brains beaten on stream for as long as we're streaming. No, they're wild and looks like. Game session no longer available. Come on, cuz. Let's get bracking. Let's get bracking. Hey, my guy Remy. What's going on, man? Oh, this guy. Close your eyes, Remy. You don't want to see this. Close your eyes. You don't want to see this guy. My guy. Yeah, you can hear me, right? I'm just checking because, you know, these audio settings and everything, it can get a little complicated at times. Okay, yeah, you can hear me now. We're good, we're good. Bro, this dude is the ultimate just gas myself out. I'm just gonna die in the ring fighter. This is the ultimate just kill me in the ring, go out on my shield guy right here.
Coming off a very intense and passionate training camp.
Hey, here we go.
It's a mighty list of power punchers that Muhammad Ali has continually faced. You got Joe Frazier on there. You got George Foreman on there. And tonight, now this power puncher opposite him.
Well, you have two problems with that power. Two of them when you face Ali. One is, how do you land it? You have to find the perfect.
You know who I am. I know you know who I am. You played me all these times. You know that's not going to work.
But
how many times have I knocked you out?
You have a guy that you're hitting that has a great chin.
Unable to get to Ali. Ali blocked it. You know, he did a very nice job of finishing up that. He put the third
dude, it's absolutely horrible. Look at this. Look at this straight. Just look at that. You see Muhammad Ali punch like that.
His hands up and getting rid of his opponent's offense.
Fight night on one. They were on one. When has Ali been punching like that, bro? Come on now. I did Ali dirty.
Good fundamental work. Landing the 1-2 there.
Yeah, no, they're absolutely terrible, man.
Nice
horrible.
By Muhammad Ali.
As much as I despise playing this game, yeah, they did them terrible, bro. As much as I despise playing this, I mean, I'm a boxing fan, so being able to play a boxing game is still fun to me, but just seeing some of the stuff in this game, it's like, golly. And there's still people to this day that will tell you how great Fight Night is. Like, I just saw something on the forum, in the Fight Night forum, saying if ESBC can get some of the punches to have the same impact as they did in Fight Night Champion, if the punches look more accurate in Fight Night Champion, like,
we come to the end of round number 1.
What are these people on?
Ali's not putting forth the defense
it's crazy out here.
to have at this level of the game.
No, but you gotta come
They're
here.
under EA's spell.
It's easy for you and me to sit back and say, hey, you got a block punch.
If ESBC just makes some slight improvements, it can be Fight Night Champion 2.0. No, my guy. We aren't looking for Fight Night 2.0. At least not this Fight Night. Maybe some of the older ones like round 3 in 2004 were actually decent, but this? Come on. This guy. A knockout is coming. He's played me before, so he knows I'm going to knock him out.
He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own.
I mean, literally. Imagine playing something that's supposed to simulate the actual experience and then saying it's too real.
That was not well
it's too real.
Ali.
That's funny.
Like
and you know they're gonna complain about it too. Why do boxers? Why is he moving like this? Why does he throw a punch like this? I mean, have you ever watched boxing? If you watch boxing, you might know why it looks like that, because that's how it actually looks. Ho always says the punches are super over-exaggerated in Fight Night. I mean, look at all these punches. Like, tell me that's not exaggerated. If you're telling me that's what we need in the ESBC, you got a problem, bro. I mean, this is basically Ali if he was in Mortal Kombat. I mean, let's be real. It's a multitude of things wrong with this game.
A lot of it has to do with the early days and some things he faced growing up in Louisville.
Yeah, I mean, he's a sensitive person. He's a person that takes that sensitivity.
They fear it's going to be too real. That's just because the general public, that's just how it's always been. There hasn't been any real game. But you have to cater to the, when you're making this, I think when you're making a sports game, you need to be catering to the hardcore fans. Oh, good night.
He does not look good right now.
What class am I going to main?
End of this round.
That's tough.
Sitting ringside with you. It gives us time to reflect on the bigger
that's
picture
tough. I'm thinking, there's so many great heavyweights. I like the heavyweights, especially one of my favorite heavyweights is Larry Holmes. So that's one of the people I'm going to be maining is Larry Holmes. I probably won't main a class. I'm going to main people for sure. Right now I'm thinking it's going to be Larry Holmes. Let's see, who else do they have in there? I'm going to use Larry Holmes. I'm definitely going to be using Loma. Loma's probably going to be my main. I'm more of a defensive fighter first. I like to kind of make my opponents gas before I knock them out. I'm definitely going to be using Loma. Marco Antonio Barrera, one of my favorite fighters too. I'll be using him. But I just want to use, like as many people, as many fighters as they have in ESBC, I want to try to make a video basically using each fighter. Because I like variety. I do it in this game too, but it's just, I can play 5 different people and they feel exactly the same. Oh yeah, Holmes' jab is going to be A1. His jab is going to be A1. He has a similar jab to Ali. Him and Ali had like 2 of the best jabs. Riddick Bowe too. Riddick Bowe is going to have a crazy jab. I think Ali will have the best jab. Holmes will have a similar jab to Ali, and then Riddick Bowe. And if they get Lennox Lewis, they will have the other highest jabs. Yeah, we know who you want. We know who you want to use. The UN study. We know who Study's using. Study's going to set the meta by using Canelo. Seeing nothing but Canelo's online.
Yeah, what I think is starting to happen here, Joe, we saw him throwing a lot of punches, but not real effective punches. I'm wondering now, he's ahead right now.
Oh, Winky Wright had a great jab. Oh, good night. Good night. Winky Wright. There's so many fighters, man. This is going to be so much fun just using different fighters. And I'm just hoping they all feel different. That's like the main thing. Because I want to use someone who has a great jab, focus on the jab. Then I want to use somebody who has great left hooks. Great body shots. I focus on that.
Muhammad Ali's up from the knockdown.
Yeah, you and Sonny are definitely going to be going at it.
How he reacts in the coming moments of this fight. See the quick jabs.
Well, do you see what I'm seeing? Like, this is what I'm talking about with this guy. Now, mind you, I already played this dude multiple times, so he already knows I'm not going to get spammed to death by this garbage. But he still wants to try, but I mean, more power to you. And this is what I like about boxing. If I see somebody doing something like this, I just want to exploit them. That's boxing. You see you doing that? I'm just going to go to your body, and I'm just going to exploit you.
That will tell you he's on steady ground. It looks fine.
Well, the first thing I look for is the base, the foundation. I mean, you look at a house, you want to see it. You
Khan should be super fast. If you have, see, what I'm hoping is if you can fight. Oh my God, good lord! I only use Khan too because I think I can get my skill up enough where I can have good lateral movement without having to rely on my block. If you can do that and stop and not get hit with Khan, you're gonna be deadly because he's gonna be super fast.
2, 3.
That's kind of the way I would go. Kind of like I show you right here. Instead of blocking, walking forward, blocking, just kind of no block, staying on the outside, kind of using some weaves, lateral movement, and you can get in and out with Khan. You have to watch that chin though. That's the thing. Watch that range. Yeah, exactly. That boy's chinny. That's the ESBC chinny right now. One shot, he's asleep.
What a trap he just set.
Resting peacefully.
Nice
yeah, that's the old
especially people like Bud Crawford and Plant in that division. Especially you're fighting Canelo. Good lord. Good lord. They'll probably just go straight for your head. I would.
More than one, and it's just what he wants. Good combination punching out of him here.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like a musical, except right now, I don't think there's a
oh, that's funny. This guy.
Accuracy an issue there. Didn't land that straight right hand. He is swinging away, even though he's in bad shape.
And he's going to leave himself even more open by swinging. He'd be better off getting those hands up and trying to weather this storm defensively.
Committing to the body work now. He lands the right hand. So he scores a knockdown in the last round. Now he gets to
that's the thing. Canelo probably think the same way we all think. Like, yeah, you're getting me now, but I know if I just touch you one time, you got a glass chain, so you can hit me all you want. All I gotta do is hit you once. That's that Wilder mentality. I might be losing the fight, but I know I just gotta touch you one time. Yeah, it's over.
Oh no! He tells you, wait a minute, try again. You could trade that.
Yeah, he did give Maidana the works. Maidana's in the game too. I'm gonna have to be using Maidana. There's so many fighters I'm gonna be using. I want to master at least 5 fighters. I want to master to have the best sim fighter, for sure. I want to try to have the best sim Loma, the best sim Larry Holmes. Cause that's fun to me. Just trying to have a sim experience. Yeah, that's like me and Fanatico a little while ago on the stream. We were just talking about that. How we both fight. We both like to defend. Oh, good lord. Jesus Christ. We both like the defensive fighters. Like if... Oh, he's out of here. Good night. Oh my god, a blowout on the cards. Yeah, me and Fanatico are like that too. We both like the defensive fighters first. That's why in this game, I'd be flawless in this game if this game had actual footwork. Because these guys have no footwork in this game. They just walk you down. I have a creative fighter, Floyd Mayweather. I'd just be dancing on people with him. That's the true sweet science right there. Being able to be defensive. Pick your opponent apart. There's nothing better. That's the real chess match. Oh, I hope he's cancerous. I hope so. I hope so. I want to be one of the best. If you imagine Loma, Floyd, Bud Crawford, Sean Porter, Holmes, Ali, if they get Tyson, I mean, this roster is absolutely bonkers. When I first heard about this game, I never thought I was going to be satisfied, get a couple of names, just like a small few. I never thought it'd be anywhere close to where it's at now. It's insane. And I want to dance with Loma so bad, especially after what he did to Nakatani. Oh, Lord. I can't remember if this guy was good or not. Let me see. See, that's how you know a game is in a good state. When you hear, I want to main this person, they're all different. Okay, he's going Roy Jones. See, this is a prime example of what we're talking about right now. I'm gonna go Floyd Patterson. Roy Jones is a prime example of he's similar to Amir Khan in this game, right? He is 93 overall, great stats, great power, speed, but his chin is so weak in this game. It's so weak.
Scheduled to go the full 10 if we get that far. Round 1 underway.
Progress and Taylor. Josh Taylor is going to be nasty in that game.
Teddy, what do you see?
I can see the boxers, the actual boxers getting into the game too. If they see somebody going crazy with them, like the best Josh Taylor, best Progress, they're going to be invested in it for sure. I used to be a big player of the UFC games from time to time. People like Max Holloway, stuff like that. You see who's the best Holloway in the game and things like that. I take an interest to that. Josh Taylor's a demon. He's going to be nasty. He should be in early access because they have some footage of him already. He's going to be nasty.
The aggressive fighter's going to be able to bang that body, take that head movement away. Make a
might just use him just so. I know there's going to be thousands of Bud Crawfords, so many Canelos. I'm going to be using, Josh Taylor's now. Man, there's so many fighters I'm going to be using. I have to play so much to see who I like the best. And let other people tell it. It was close. It could have went either way, which I don't know who thought that. Those people were off something. They thought that was going to go one way or the other. Because he clearly ran through Ramirez. I had him up without the knockdowns, so it should have been a blowout on the cards with the knockdowns, in my opinion. But you know how judging is these days. It gets wild out there.
Gives one. The right hand scores well. Nice, crisp 1-2 combination by Patterson.
Ooh, JT wants that smoke of Bud. Does he really want that though? I don't know. I mean, if he gets Bud straight off of where he's at right now, inactive, he might be able to snatch him. But I don't know if he could take Bud if Bud's warmed up. I don't know. The Bud's a killer. They're both killers, but Bud got that. He has that dog, that killer instinct. They have the dog in different ways, right? Josh Taylor likes to make it rough. He has that rough dog in him, but Terrence Crawford's he's just mean. He's just super mean, man. That'll be a good fight, though. Imagine we get that. Taylor versus Crawford? Sign me up, please. Sign me up.
Very well, the counterpunch landing by Roy Jones.
Yeah, I think he could. I think he has a chance, no doubt. No doubt he has a chance to beat him, for sure. I mean, Terrence Crawford's been fighting. The competition he's been fighting, I don't know if he's ready like that. I mean, if you watch even the Thurman fight, even in the, not Thurman fight, the Kell Brook fight, even in that fight, he was getting touched up by Kell Brook before he eventually caught him. I can see Taylor putting the work on him, for sure. No doubt. No doubt. Yeah, Progress wants to smoke with everybody, bro. I heard him talking about Tank Davis. He wants to smoke with Tank. Regis just wants everybody. I can't blame him though. I'd rather have a guy like Regis versus somebody like Charlos. Charlos not trying to fight Benavidez. People like that. I want the best to try to fight the best. So if you want to smoke with everybody, I'm down with it. I rock with that. Progress and Taylor's fights, those are some good fights, man. I gotta rewatch that again. Those are some good fights. Progress and Taylor.
That stays with you. Stay with Holyfield when he did not
Taylor's a dog,
gold medal in the Olympics when he was disqualified. Sheesh. Where a lot of people thought he should have been disqualified. it has stayed with Jones.
This is actually pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie right now. I'm not getting spammed to death.
It's been a memory that
can't
has
lie.
burned in his consciousness.
I'm actually thinking about making a question is, do you think that Tank can beat Progress? Now see, that's tough. I mean, he just beat, yeah, 140. Tank at 140. I don't like Tank at 140. I think he can fight at 140, but he's not at an advantage, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think 130, 135, Tank's a monster. I have him pretty much, I think he could take anybody pretty much at 130 or 135. But 140, I mean, Regis isn't Barrios. Regis is a dog. Regis and Taylor, those are some dogs. I don't think Tank wants Regis. That's not good for him. I mean, if you heard what Regis said about it, he said that they're not going to let him near him. Mayweather won't let Tank near Regis because they know that's not a good fight for him. And I agree. I don't like Tank against Regis. I don't like it. Just look at it this way. If Barrios was the same size as Regis, would it have been as much discussion as who would have won that fight between him and Tank? The only reason it was basically a discussion is because of his height.
No, but what this shows, he's missing so many shots. We always think about the
Loma would be too experienced for Tank.
This is showing you the damage that's done.
Now see, I saw Lou Bella thought that maybe Tank would run through Loma, which is crazy to me. I saw some people saying like Loma's past fights are showing his decline. Like, did they not just watch? And that was after the Nakatani fight. Like, did they not just watch what he did to Nakatani? He just destroyed Nakatani. I don't like. Oh, there we go. Good night. I don't like. Well, let's see, Loma and Tank. Oh, that's a fight, man. That is a fight. Loma and Tank. Oh, is he quitting? Dang, R.I.P., bro. Loma and Tank. I think I got Loma, though. That's a close one, though. That's a close one. Yeah, lots of people wrote Loma off because of a Teofimo fight. For sure. I wanted to see... Like, some people were saying that he needed to come back strong. I just wanted to see him in his form. Because, like, a lot of people talk about the punches that he threw in the Teofimo fight. He didn't throw a lot of punches in the opening rounds because I didn't give him a round until the 7th round. So Teofimo took all those early rounds. Now we're thinking on the same page. Linares and Tank. I've been thinking the same thing. I think that would be a good fight. Linares versus Tank. You know, in Mayweather, that's something Floyd would do too in a heartbeat. For sure. Linares is tough, man. Linares is tough. He had me on the edge of my seat when he rocked Haney in that fight. He had me on the edge of my seat. Is he actually going Muhammad Ali? I'm gonna go, okay, yeah. I mean, boxing is exciting right now, in my opinion. So many fights, so much excitement. For sure.
Good evening, I'm Joe Tessa.
Oh my. Those guys down in 135. Garcia, Loma, Haney, Tank. That division is crazy talent right now.
Our main event of the evening.
Crazy.
A lot of talk heading into
I think Fanatico was saying that, yeah, I know, Linares is the only person to knock down Loma. I can see why, because he was, if you saw what he was saying about Loma's style, he was saying he's susceptible to the hook. And he was like, that's the one thing about Linares, is he's smart, right? Skill is one thing, but IQ is another thing, too. Oh, so we got another spammer out here? Yes, sir. Spam your life away, baby.
Lewis's power is dynamic.
Yeah, I don't think Gary Russell wants Tank. I don't like that for Gary Russell.
Yeah, it is.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
To that too. If he doesn't land early
we gassed out in the first round, just throwing jabs.
Maybe he gets discouraged.
This is the type of people that are talking. This is the type of people that will complain about ESBC. When they gas out in the first round in ESBC, they're gonna be talking about, oh, how am I gassed already? And meanwhile, this is what they're doing. This is what they're doing. Meanwhile. Gary Russell Jr. is quick for sure. for sure. I just think right now Haney, Tank, it's just, I think they're pulling away as far as top prospects right now. The top young guns, they're pulling away. I mean, do people really realize what Tank just did? How he went up 2 weight classes and fought a dude that big? I mean, did you see how the size difference in the ring? I couldn't believe what I was seeing.
That is exactly what the corner wanted to see. A good combination punch by Lewis.
Imagine they make Haney versus Tank. Imagine.
Right there.
I'd lose my mind. I would lose my mind.
Turns over that hook and he does damage upstairs.
Haney versus Tank? Oh, man. That would be crazy. Haney versus Tank. Nah, that would be something right there. I wouldn't mind seeing that at all. Well, here's a question for you. Here's a question, because I heard Teofimo Sr. saying that after Teofimo beats Loma again, because he thinks he's going to win the rematch, if Teofimo beats Loma, he's going to go up to 140.
His opponent, Teddy, he's got
and I'll be like Teofimo versus Regis?
Off the stool here.
Well, he's showing that.
Now that I'd like to see.
Right now, and he's starting to get up. There's a couple seconds left.
Teofimo and Regis, I could see that.
He has to get up, and he's getting up early.
Now that would be a fight too.
What you're talking about? He can't. He's chomping at the bit.
I think they are both TMT. But Floyd did say they're going to keep it within the promotion. So I don't know if he would have a problem with them fighting.
Sets up that right hand with the jab.
When he was talking about Tank's next fight, they said he's going to keep everything pretty much in-house.
The target is really making him look silly right now. He's throwing plenty of punches, just none of them are landing.
No, he's throwing them too wide, too far away, and what's going to be worse. Right now, he's only getting frustrated, maybe embarrassed, as you touched on. But what's going to be worse is when he starts getting.
I'm getting so excited talking about boxing. I forgot I'm actually fighting right now. This guy wasn't even posing any challenge, really.
Punch downstairs. Not able to land the headshot.
Brown Bomber. Whew, slick with it. Slick with it.
Left to the body.
Oh yeah, no, that was slick right there.
Double jab by Muhammad Ali.
Oh man, I'm just slipping all these shots right now.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I don't know if he really wants that. Regis, I don't think people realize Regis is a real problem. Regis is a problem. I need to see him versus Loma for a second time though before I make my decision on how that fight would go. Because he didn't face any resistance from Loma until like round 7. I want to see what it looks like if he faces resistance early on, how the fight goes. For sure. Oh, he's about to be out of there.
There's the bell. Can you believe that? He was saved by the bell. Teddy, you've been in a spot like this before as a trainer.
Right now, you know what? What do you spend time on? You want to spend time on telling him why he got in that spot, why he got hit. But first, you got to make sure
the Brown Bomber versus Ali. Now that would have been a fight.
You got to get his senses back.
That would have been a fight back in the day. Oh Lord. Ooh, Tio versus Taylor? Man, ladies just make me the matchmaker out here. We could be matchmakers out here. We have everybody fighting each other. I think Taylor whoops him though, honestly.
Really frustrating his opponent.
I think he's just something else, man. People don't give him his due, but I think he's something else. Well, at least, are you in the UK, Remy? I think at least in the US, people don't give Taylor the due he deserves, in my opinion. In my opinion, I think he deserves more credit for what he's done.
His right hand scores well that time.
Tio versus Taylor. Good night.
Oh, and he goes down. First knockdown tonight.
What? Didn't bring that arm down fast enough. Okay, you in the US too. Yeah, I see people in the UK give Taylor the credit he deserves, but in the US, I feel like nobody really talks about Taylor like that. But he's a dog.
Ali beats the count, looks across the
rightfully
ring at his opponent,
in the pound for pound, rightfully.
this is going to turn into a big
He is a
time fight
dog
now.
for sure.
Lewis is doing what every trainer wants to see their fighter do. Land punches and punches.
Undisputed? Come on now. How are you gonna hold me now? It's already over. The fight is over, my friend.
The combination upstairs.
Don't people really fight like this, man? Come on. Come on, you're gassed. Stop throwing punches. Stop it. Get some help.
Oh, that's good stuff. Fire it right back with one of his own. Good work by Muhammad. Solid shot.
Good night.
Big shot comes crashing home.
Clearly gassed, throwing 1,000 punches still.
Now he goes down for a second time.
Yeah, that's facts for me. That's facts. I hate that it's like that though, but it pretty much is facts. I'm gonna keep giving him his due though, because I think he's a phenomenal fighter. For sure. Good night, Ollie. On to the next.
Lewis's bombs away worked again.
I can't wait for the games. I can use Josh Taylor, Progress. Oh yeah, for sure. If he beats Bud or Tio, he'll definitely get that recognition. Maybe that's what he wants by calling out Bud. That's probably what he wants. Probably wants that. And Bob Arum did say that would be a huge fight, and he likes that fight. So hey, if they put that fight together, oh yeah, if he beats any of those guys for sure, any of the rising stars, 100%. 100% if he beats any of those guys. I wish they would just bring back like something like the Super 6, like this tournament, the best of the best. Just put all those guys down there, Tank, Haney, Linares, Ryan Garcia, Loma, put all those guys down there in the tournament, man. That would go crazy. That would go crazy.
Atlantic City Boardwalk in southern New Jersey for tonight's main event.
Rocky Marciano.
Scheduled 10-rounder. Well, as we're underway here, allow me to play fan for a moment.
Linares runs through Garcia.
This guy early on in fights because I know he comes out swinging. He wants to showcase that power.
Yeah, you go to a baseball
you might be right. As much as I, what the heck? What is this dude doing? As much as I want to disagree with that, you might be right. Ryan Garcia has a tendency to keep his chin super high up in the air when he's throwing all his flashy combinations he likes to throw. Using all that hand speed, he keeps his chin wide up in the air, and Linares is too smart not to capitalize on something like that. I mean, you're talking about a man who knocked down Lomachenko, and he's talking about he knows the chink in Lomachenko's armor. So you don't think he's gonna break down that Ryan Garcia just keeps his chin up in the air when he's throwing combinations? So I had to say that, but he just might.
What will happen
he just
now
might.
with Andre Bishop as he rises up to fight on after being floored? Good defense upstairs.
Just a spam night or something? Like, what's going on here?
That is a sharp uppercut by Andre Bishop.
Yeah, Fanako was saying that too. Yeah, same thing I think. His chin's too high. And when you're fighting, because he hasn't fought anyone truly elite yet. Like people, good lord, oh my god, oh my god.
Is this the end for Andre Bishop now? He has some questions to answer.
Irizlandi is a demon too. Yeah, Lara's a demon, bro. So many good fighters. So many good boxers. So many. Lara is actually in this game, but he's so low rated that it's almost impossible to use him online. Because everyone just uses Manny Pacquiao and Sugar Ray Leonard. Only the hardcore boxing fans give Lara his flowers. That's it. You talk to a true boxing fan, they'll tell you Lara's a demon. You talk to anybody else, won't give him those flowers. Won't get his flowers. But some of it's just uneducation in boxing, so can't be mad at that. Before I was truly a boxing fan, I used to hear about Larry Holmes all the time before he was actually one of my favorite fighters. And every time I used to hear about Larry Holmes, I used to just think about Larry Holmes. That guy's just a bum that got knocked up by Mike Tyson, right? I used to be like, oh, Larry Holmes, that dude's just the bum that Tyson knocked out. That's all I know him for. Little did I know, he's one of the most dominant heavyweight champions of all time, with a crazy record. And one of the best jabs in heavyweight history. But that's what not doing research will get you. You don't know what you don't know. Which fight are you watching right now? Which one of his fights? Ivan, what's his last name? Like Barangnichank or something like that? Something weird like that? You watching it on like the zone? Or are you watching like the highlights on YouTube? Okay, dope. For sure, for sure. Ooh, Winky Wright versus Vargas. No lie, I just watched Tito Trinidad versus Vargas like 2 days ago. Oh my god, I love that fight so much. I need my man Felix Trinidad in the game. That's one of my favorite fighters of all time. Oh my god, everyone's disconnecting as soon as they see me. Come on now. I'm no demon in this game. I'm just a regular guy. Yo, Tito is a... That boy Tito was a nightmare. Skinny frame. Skinny little stick-looking dude. Got dynamite in both hands. Absolute dynamite in both hands. Yeah, he did do Tito dirty, though. A couple people did Tito dirty, though. No lie. Oh, I got Tito right here. There you go, Tito right here in my calf of Tito. There you go, right there. I'm gonna use him right now. Let me see who he uses first. Yeah, Winky did do Tito dirty, though. Winky Wright was a dog, too. I'm gonna use Tito. Tito Trinidad. I don't know why the guy here, then the guy whose calf I downloaded, I don't know why he didn't name him Felix Trinidad. Or Remy, let me tell you. As a fan of Tito Trinidad, I studied most of his fights, or watched most of his fights. And when I tell you that Bernard Hopkins beat the brakes off of Trinidad, he beat the brakes off Trinidad, okay? If you ever get a chance to watch that fight, I think it's on YouTube. It might be on YouTube. You get a chance to watch that fight. That was right after Tito. I think it was right after Tito knocked out Vargas. I'm pretty sure. Bernard Hopkins beat the brakes off Trinidad. Yeah, that jab, B-Hop's jab, it was just too strong. I think Tito moved up too quick though too. He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready for that. B-Hop put the work on him. It was ugly. It was real ugly. I like B-Hop too, but I just hate that he had to do my boy Trinidad like that. That was for the middleweight title too.
Because he has power.
Yeah, you gotta watch that one. You want to see a technician like a just blowout? Watch that fight. Bernard Hopkins just blows Trinidad the whole fight, blows him out.
A way to take that power and get it to the target.
You gotta love the offense there, putting his punches together.
And that was like at the height of Trinidad's, the peak of his hype too. He lost to B-Hop. Trinidad was a dog though. Love, like that's like I think that's like one of my first fighters I ever watched box when I was like a kid. Was Trinidad. When I got like when I played Fight Night 2004 when I was like in like I must have been like in 4th grade or something. That was my main in that game, Felix Trinidad, baby. They did him dirty on his power in that game, but that was my main. Boy, I'm about to get caught. I keep forgetting I'm playing online. I'm just in here talking about boxing. This is what it feels like to be a real streamer. I keep forgetting I'm playing somebody. I'm just in here talking about boxing. I love it though.
Bad Intentions is landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Final 10 seconds of round number 1. You can almost see it just by the way a fighter sits down on their stool at the end of a round.
I was a dog too, man.
Of this round, you can
I was a fan of Sugar Shane. I wasn't a fan of his. I wasn't a fan of Sugar Shane's style. I'm a fan of a couple of his fights, right? Yeah, his style. I know what you're talking about, though. Yeah, he fought like a little too amped up. Like if you, especially in his fight against Mayweather when he was older. As soon as he hit Mayweather, he just got like he was on the fritz. I don't know what was going on with him. But if you ever watch, if you ever get a chance, you want to see a good fight, if you haven't seen it before, watch his fight versus Oscar De La Hoya. That was a dog fight. That was a dog fight right there. That was a fight. Versus Oscar in his prime. That was a dog fight.
I got a couple locks, a couple padlocks on here.
Good return fire that time. Bad Intentions is at his best when the combination.
I'm pretty sure they're gonna have him in the SBC too because his son's in it, Shane Mosley Jr. I actually talked to who's Shane Mosley Jr. fight last? I think Quigley, Jason Quigley. I talked to him on Twitter about getting him a game. He wanted to get into the game. I told him Shane Mosley Jr. is in the game. And I let him know about it. Yeah, dude. That fight was something. Absolute dog fight.
A barrage of punches that time. Good combination.
I probably watch more boxing than I know. I probably can't even remember. I just watch it in my spare time.
Defense easily turns into offense.
Oh, this guy's this is a Hector Camacho. Is this a Hector Camacho calf?
10 seconds to go.
Macho Camacho, yeah, Macho in his shorts. That's another guy I'm gonna be using. Man, this dude, oh my god. I think he took me out right there.
Round comes to an end.
Too many people I want to use.
Time and time we sit here ringside and we watch guys who waste time. They're out there just going through the motions, not firing off punches.
Hey, if you don't move your hands, you don't throw punches, it's hard to win rounds.
Yeah, old school in his prime, Oscar. Yeah, Oscar's a dog. I feel like a lot of people did Gotti wrong if you think about it. Oscar did do him real bad though. Gotti was just known from getting done bad. That warrior type.
Sizzling hand speed we saw moments
you
ago.
get into those wars, man. People try to get the brakes off you.
Yeah, it is. And what it causes too is, besides us saying, "Ooh,"
for sure,
we see those quick hands and the judges, marking it down. Also, it makes the opponent keep his hands in his pocket. He's afraid to move his hands.
There's always a couple of fights I never seen that I watch once I see like something on Twitter or something like that. Like I had never watched Tommy Hearns versus Roberto Duran. Oh my God! Talking about doing somebody wrong. Jesus Christ! He did Roberto Duran terrible. My God, poor Roberto Duran. That dude got slapped. I can't let this guy beat me. Let me pick it up.
Nice work blocking that, and then an uppercut of his own. Oh, and he stays downstairs.
Yeah, Tommy Hearns versus Roberto Duran. Oh, Tommy Hearns was a nightmare. Tommy Hearns looked like the scariest person to fight. That's like that's who I see in my nightmares. That's like Slender Man. Long, lanky dude, skinny dude. You think, oh, maybe he's long and lanky. He got no power. Dude has insane knockout power. Can hit you from across the ring. My God.
Round number 4, a chance for us to look at Teddy's scorecard. He's trailing.
I hope they have Hearns, and I hope he gets into ESBC. That dude was a freak.
Exactly, and it's about not standing in front of your opponent.
All right, my guy, I don't appreciate being hunted. This dude won't get off my back. That's why I hate. That's the only thing I hate about this game. There's no footwork really. As much as I move around, this dude's sticking on me like glue.
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean,
like saying,
101.
He just takes 2 steps to the left. He gets cuts off the ring.
No better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
1, 2 jabs. He gets hit, but he gives it right back.
The body spammers are out in full force now, baby.
Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it. 90 seconds to go in round number 4.
Well, you got tired of spamming me? You finally backed up?
Bad intentions. His combination punching is working well here. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counter punching.
Well, the old timers used to say, when you're calm in there, when you're in control in there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. Bad intentions is putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination.
Yeah, I could tell his stamina was going down.
Comes right back at him with
I'll have to last out a little bit longer though, because he's just killing my body.
4th round now with its last 10 seconds. Takes one to give one. He comes
give him a big
back
shot
with
right there.
hand.
Okay, listen. You can throw him off with head movement. That's it. Throw him
baby,
off with head
Tito
movement.
Trinidad. I need him in the game. I need him. He was like your top, like I don't know, like a top 3. No, that's too easy. What's like your top 5 fighters you still want in the game on the roster? Like to me, they could stop adding people like today. I'd be like, I'm gonna buy the game right now. They really don't need to add anybody else for me. I mean, I got a list, of course, but I mean, like if they just couldn't add anybody else, I'd be happy with the roster. Of course, we're fans. Always gotta ask for more, right? I hope this guy knows I'm gonna knock him out.
Best combination in the game. Jab with the straight.
Stay away from those. Come on.
Macho's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. He scored well after being hit himself. Bad intentions is
Laura,
looking for a
Winky,
way to get this fight
Floyd,
back on course. A course
Tevin
that
Farmer,
can
that's a
get
good
him a
one.
victory.
That's a good
This
one.
isn't it. Just trying to
Sweet Pea
counterpunch
Whitaker?
these middle rounds.
Yeah,
this is
Sweet
not
Pea
it.
Whitaker
He's
would be
not
nasty in that
thinking
game
right. You know,
too.
it's one thing to say physically, technically.
Imagine
he
having
needs
so
to do
many
that,
Philly
but
Shell
to do
legends,
it, you
Sweet
have to be
Pea,
mentally
Floyd.
clear. You have to be
Laura
seeing
would
the
be a
plan,
dog, too.
seeing what you have to do, what you have
Man.
to order your body to do. He's not seeing that right now.
Truly a great. That's pretty much my list too. Winky, Floyd, Sweet Pea. I probably would say, well, for me, Felix Trinidad. Yeah, I was just about to say that. I was just about to say Lights Out. I was just about to say Lights Out. Was one of my favorite fighters too. And I hope they get middleweight Lights Out because he was a dog at middleweight. But even EA didn't put James Toney at middleweight. Before he had to move up, he was a dog at middleweight.
Final 10 seconds of this 5th round.
That's probably the best he was in his career. He just couldn't maintain the weight because he was just lazy.
And round 5 comes to an end.
The Lights Out with the shoulder roll will be nasty.
Then he's winning the fight.
Yeah, except at the end of the fight, sometimes these judges, they do tell you.
I'm probably losing this fight if I had to bet.
Well, he's up way on the punch.
I just haven't had
the part, and you can just tell everything that's happening in the ring. He's in control. Well, he's got the attitude. Something's got to stick. He fires off the combination, and they both do. This is just beautiful to watch. Watch how he just linked one to the next, Teddy. A beautiful sequence, almost like musical notes being played.
Well, exactly. It's a nice tune because it just follows.
Yeah, his stamina would be pretty bad.
Follows the other, nice and smooth.
Boy, that's a heck of a job there, landing a 3-punch combination. He gives.
He would be a dog though. You have to maintain. Like if I guess if you had some good stamina management, you can work around that. Because just because he didn't have good stamina management doesn't mean you can't manage the little stamina that you do have.
He just missed that shot up top. And now a little combination punching, landing both shots. That worked out really well, throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that.
Lara straight left will be deadly. Loma straight left is going to be nasty. Yo, he was destroying Nakatani with that straight left. Lara is going to be nasty. There's going to be a lot of people in nasty straights. Just pivot and throw that straight down the pipe. It's going to be disgusting.
A little head hunting with the right.
Oh, now he's a runner. He was hunting me the whole game, now he's running.
Bad intentions is so dangerous with
running.
that accuracy. A 2-punch combination landing.
He's going to have to run for 3 more rounds because I'm coming.
I know anything can happen, but all that's happened all night long
You're going to have to keep running, baby.
punishing the other.
Well, it looks like Kobe Bryant on a good night when that basket is 20 feet big. I mean, he just can't miss.
Bad intentions is doing well here with that 2-punch combination.
Ooh, Floyd in the right person's hand. I'm going to lie to you. If they get Floyd, I'd probably be one of the best Floyds in the game. Probably would be. That's my motto, defense. Especially with how Floyd plays defense. Yes, sir. Ooh, my top 10 fighters that I want. Ooh, off top of my head. Alright, I'll try to give you a list off the top of my head. See. Let's see. I got 1, Felix Trinidad. 2, Lights Out, James Toney. 3, Winky Wright. Let's see. 4.
Digs in with a good solid uppercut after taking a shot. At the halfway point of round 6.
I go 4, Pernell Whitaker. I need Pernell Whitaker. Let's see. I go Manny Pacquiao. We need Manny in the game for sure. Go Manny. Oh man, there's so many fighters I want if I hadn't wrote down.
That is
that's tough.
A nice, crisp combination.
As well, never mind, not tough. Manny, Inoue, Naoya Inoue. Yeah, we need my guy, Inoue. Body snatcher. Need him for sure.
Just missed with that
Shakur Stevenson. I need Shakur Stevenson. Andre Ward.
One of the fastest punches in the game. You see how
Errol Spence Jr.
Able to
Gonna get out. Gonna get out.
And then comes back with an uppercut.
Ooh, I thought that stunned him.
Return to
He's going crazy.
gives him back one of his
Yeah,
own.
probably around there. Errol Spence Jr., Andre Ward, Fernell Whitaker, Trinidad, James Toney, Naoya Inoue.
Don't fight
See
his
anybody else
fight.
with a name yet? I
Jab and
want.
move. Jab and move.
I wonder if there's an answer to change this, Teddy. Here we are.
Julian Jackson.
That's
one I want to.
One-sided fight as he has
Paul
strung
Williams.
round after
There's so
round
many
together.
fighters, man.
You know, that's the right question, Joe, but you got to ask
So
it
many
to the right
fighters
guy.
I'd want
Not
in.
to the guy who's winning. He's going to keep doing it. Why would he change it? The opponent needs to be asked that question. Do you want to change this?
Teddy, it is
Errol
such a
Spence
gift
Jr. would be nasty in the
that he
game,
has right
though.
here. We're
With his
seeing
body
such a
shots.
technically sound
Good
defensive
lord.
fighter.
Yeah, we are. You know, the old-time trainers would say, Teddy, he's doing the
If I
hard
can't put this
part.
guy down, I'm
And
probably
that
gonna
is
lose
the
this
hard part,
fight.
making the guy miss. Now he has to start doing the fun part.
I could probably put him down there. Never heard of Julian Jackson? I'll definitely check him out. He's a little known. I actually didn't know about him before either until I talked to Poe. Poe's the one who put me on to Julian Jackson. Definitely check him out. For sure. Oh, and I gotta get some of the old school people now. I'm leaving out some of the old school people I want. Like Henry Armstrong, Willie Pett, Ezra Charles. There's a lot of the old, like real old school legends I want in there too.
Jump on him. Nice.
This guy's legit just surviving against me right now.
A little 1-2 jab followed by the cross. Trying to go downstairs, but off target. Good looking right hand after he got hit.
Tap him in the corner.
Tight. He's tight. Side to side. Took a shot. Now he gives a left.
This dude's calf has like 1,000 chin.
Keep working his jab. Good. Good. Clock counting down here in round number 8. 10 seconds to go. Well, you can just mark down another
Aaron
round
Pryor's
for him
another
there
good one
with just
too.
accurate,
Yeah, Aaron
precise
Pryor.
punching. How does
This
his
is
opponent
Arguello.
escape from that?
You got to use feints. You know, feints.
There's like 100. Like what I first did, well, not what I did first. What I did recently, I just watched the. I think it's Rummy's Corner's video on like the top I think it's like the top 50 fights you should watch as a boxing fan. And I watched a few fights off there. So many good fights, man. Boxing's so expansive. Like there's the good fights for like the well-known fighters, and then there's like the good fights with like the fighters no one knows about. It's like the two levels.
Fundamentals, good counter.
Better be careful. Better be careful.
Fires right back at him. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Good flush shot upstairs.
I actually haven't watched that fight. I need to watch that. Add that to my list.
Right on the mark, double jab.
This dude's literally just trying to survive.
He fires off the combination there and it lands.
That was a good slip.
Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Committing to the combo now, both land. Not getting it done with that straight right hand. Boy, some of the old school guys really appreciate
Oh, I'm
this.
gonna throw the
They
counter.
said just great upper body movement, so elusive
Well,
up top.
Yeah,
by
this is
fight
an
night
example
logic,
like
I
they
lost
used
this
to play
fight
in
most
old days.
likely.
He stands right in
But there's
front of you,
really no
you
way to
can't
knock
hit
out
him in
these
the
calves
backside
unless you
with a
got like
handful of
crazy
bumps
power
now.
calf. I don't even know what the overall his calf was. I know mine's not. I have a balanced calf. He's not OP. He's just a calf. People take the creative fighter too far. They just go crazy OP on the stats. That's not what those meant for.
Well, you could see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot. The combo lands upstairs.
It's okay. Pay him back.
Oh, I tried to sidestep that.
He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. How about that? 1, 2, 3. Boom, boom, boom. All landing. Oh, he is.
Oh wow, we really got.
It's gonna take a lot to
He's throwing like
rise
a
up from
billion
that. What
punches.
a body shot that was. 2, 3.
That's why I can't get mad at this. I'm not taking this guy seriously.
And somehow, some way, he's gonna continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid this opponent like the
He's
Black
throwing
Plague.
a billion punches. He's been throwing
And
punches
now
the whole
he's acting
10
like a
rounds.
fighter, coming back with the right hand after getting
I can't
scored
drop him.
upon.
1,000 chin, 1,000 stamina, baby. Look
Fundamental work, landing the 1-2 there.
at that. How many counters I got landing on this guy? I just hit him with 4 clean shots. 5 clean shots. Not even a rock.
Bad intentions is not just loading up. He's landing combination punches like he did right there. Who would have ever thought it with 2 guys like
You figure
this?
you're going to be at a
brawlers,
disadvantage because you never
punchers,
competed at
they
top
would go
level
to
on
a
combat
decision.
sports game? No. See, you cannot fear that you're going to be at a disadvantage, right? You can go as far as you choose to go in the game, right? And of course I lost that fight. Look at the blowout on the cards. Just look at the scorecard. Look at the scorecard.
Exactly what happened to him.
Yeah, this was an easy one. I mean, I think that you would have had a big
That's Fight
problem
Night
with the
Champion for
crowd.
you, but back to what I was saying.
Not to mention me, your broadcaster right
Yeah,
here.
you can't
But these
fear
judges
just because you haven't been a
gave it
top
any
level
other way.
player at combat sports game before. Every game is a new game. This game that's coming out isn't going to resemble any game previously. So even playing this game is going to be useless to practice for a game like ESBC. If you put in the time, yeah, I know, right? God dang. Who they had judging that fight? A blowout? All 10 rounds? I mean, I guess. Hey, I think I could have won a round. That's what I get for playing with Cass, but I thought I at least won a round. I thought it was at least close. They blew me out. But yeah, you don't have to have experience as a top level player. If you put in the time and the work, you can become a top level player in any game. For sure, 100%. Take it from me. I used to play games semi-competitively. I was never a top player in any game I played, except for UFC 2. I just played UFC 2, EA UFC 2 a lot, and just started pretty much fighting a lot of top people a lot, just grinding that game. That's the game I grinded the most. And I was in top 10 leaderboards for a while, until I stopped playing. And then UFC 3, I'm not in top 100, because I just don't play it enough. UFC 4, same thing. Don't play it enough. When I played Madden on PC. I was top 5, top 10 in Madden. It's just really from just grinding. I've never been top level player in anything else really. But it really just comes from grinding for sure. And you have to grind the right way, that's the other thing. Let's see. I guess I'll join this guy's session. The best way to get good at a game is to not fear the competition. So you definitely want to grind, but you want to grind against other top players for sure. That's the best way to get better. Play against those who are better than you and kind of pick up on what they're doing. It'll make you better for sure. 100%. Vander? We'll go with Vander. That's the best way to get better. Grind against other good players. The only way to get better at something.
Hi everybody, I'm Joe Tessitore.
Pick up on their mindset, pick up on the way they play, pick up on what they're doing right, what's countering you, how they counter them. Oh, you trying to go, you going for the goal, you going for the gusto, you going for the belt. Yeah, I'm going to be trying to go for the belt too, I'm not going to lie to you. I think it'll be fun to go for the belt, even if I don't make it, because, you know, I'm sure there's going to be like a bunch of top level people. But I think we'll have a good chance for sure. For sure. A lot of people are going to be going for the belt. What I want to see is who's going to be going, if anyone can become undisputed. That'd be crazy. Someone gets all the belts and they're undisputed. That would be nuts. That would be nuts. I'm going to be grinding for sure though, doing my best. I'm gonna be grinding, practicing, I'm gonna be grinding, making videos. I'm gonna literally try to make a video with every fighter that's available and use everyone like they would actually fight.
I'm gonna go with the guy who's probably more rounded athletically.
It's gonna be my goal for sure. That's why right now I'm practicing making videos right now on this. Like I don't really want to play this game like that, but it's kind of fun to me right now. And I want to practice making content before ESBC drops because I've never done anything like this before. So I'm practicing gameplays and like stuff like that with different characters on this game. So by the time ESBC comes out, I can kind of have like an idea of how I'm going to be running things and then go from there. That's why I'm starting the stream now too. So when ESBC comes out, I'll be streaming a couple hours a day.
Holyfield's blocking ability is doing well for
that's the same thing I was going to do. 12-hour stream on the first day. I'm also going to be doing, I think I'm going to give away, once we get a release date for early access, I'm going to be doing a giveaway of 5 copies most likely. I'll probably do like a 12-hour stream too. That'd be a good idea though. Just grind.
Tyson's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that.
That'd be a good idea.
Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches.
For sure would be a good idea.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark.
I'm gonna take the I already got planned out. I'm gonna take the week off of work when ESBC drops, so I can just grind.
Able to cover up that gut.
Cause I'm trying to be good in this game. I haven't really grinded the game to be good at it in a while, so I'm looking forward to the challenge.
Holyfield showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch. Mike Tyson's showing off.
Mike Tyson's trying to hunt me down like the Predator right now.
Just fighting smart. I mean, not just reckless aggression, but smart, accurate punches.
Honestly, I feel like it might not even take a whole bunch of grinding. It'll take a lot of grinding in the beginning to learn the system. But then once everyone learns the system and the mechanics, then it'll just be your mind, really. Like your mind, really. Like if he's throwing a straight, he's throwing a lot of straights, how are you going to counter that? You know, the footwork system, you know, if he's throwing a bunch of looping hooks, use your footwork to get around the hooks. It just becomes a mind game at that point, which is what I like. That's boxing. Chess match. Like even right now in this match, even though there's really no way to get away from the spam, you know, what's he doing? Throwing lots of hooks. He's trying to pressure fight me, so I'm just going to keep backing up. Move as much as I can, but he's really just going to spam me to death here. I can already see it. That's the only problem in this game, the spam. You can spam straight to go straight to the block like that. If Tyson was this skilled in real life, it would have been a wrap. He would have been able to take everybody.
Now what will be interesting to see here is how he reacts in the next few moments. Well targeted right hand by Evander Holyfield. He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it.
Another thing is you can't panic after you get knocked down. That goes for this game. Oh, God.
Oh, that's gotta hurt. And he crashes to the canvas once again.
I probably got too
He's
aggressive
done it
right there.
before. What about this time? 4, 5.
That's why sometimes I just be thinking, maybe I should just pick Mike Tyson and run through people.
Have to pull himself together here. Now he beat the count.
Oh, we're in trouble, boys.
Yeah, a lot of work because he doesn't have the benefit of his legs. Can't move around there wobbly right now. So what he's got to do is grab on a little bit and walk. Walk to the rope, kill some time, make the referee come in between you and break you.
There he is from long range using that jab.
So if you're on the outside, say at a picnic, you want to keep those insects away, you use insect repellent. While you're on the outside as a fighter, you want to keep your opponent away, that jab, that's the way to go.
Super two-punch combo by Evander Holyfield. And that's the end of round 2.
Oh, yeah, for sure, ready.
Tyson's in the spot he
Yeah,
wants.
already
Now
know.
he takes a respite after just
You already know it's going to be a fun grind.
round.
It's going to be fun.
Yo, you feel good. Just like
I can't wait. I mean, people are really concerned about the gameplay and stuff like that, but, like, it can't be worse than what I'm playing right now. As long as the meta isn't this, what I'm facing, and they sign me up. Sign me up. As long as this isn't like this is like I deal with, sign me up. Ironically, this is why I say, people ask me to when I play this game, like some tips I would give them, like one of them is just don't panic. Like, of course this guy's spamming my brains and Mike Tyson right now, right? But you can't panic. You panic against these people, you're dead.
Classic Tyson uppercut. Evander Holyfield's now feeling the after effects of being rocked by a huge hook to the head. Tyson's showing you what it takes to be the best in this business. Good, crisp combos. Now,
You panic against people like this, you're dead. You can't panic. I've already been knocked down twice, so I still can't panic. Just gotta use good movement. Go to his body.
Not just good physical ability, that's only part of the equation, but just good technical ability. And that's what he's doing. He's snapping his punches. They're nice and clean.
He'll slow down eventually.
They're together.
Oh, and now we see some head hunting by Evander Holyfield. Evander Holyfield's tagged by another uppercut. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head.
See, he goes from one spam to the next, right? His hook spam isn't working, so he's gonna go to the 1-2 spam.
Mike Tyson turns that hook in well.
This is what high-level competition looks like in this game.
Punch combo by Evander Holyfield. Evander Holyfield ripped by an uppercut. They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand.
Sheesh.
And the round comes to an end.
He tried to knock my block off. He's coming from my head. Are you waiting on your PC?
Set up the power shot. It's there. When he moves in, it's there. Nice. Relax.
So 3 rounds in the books here. Evander Holyfield's probably feeling good about what he's accomplishing because his intent was to go out there and throw punches. But I don't think he's feeling too good if he looks at your scorecard. He hasn't won a round.
No, because he hasn't been accurate. Yeah, he's throwing punches, but they're fat punches. They're wide punches, not getting to the target.
He comes back with the left hand again. He missed with that headshot. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there's some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counter-punching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
That right hand is becoming a crutch. He can just lean on it now. Tyson's doing really well on the outside, utilizing his jab.
Just still not moving enough.
Big uppercut right on the mark. Now his opponent got away from that uppercut.
You got this one.
They both decide to bring it. Great work offensively, landing that combination by Mike Tyson. Solid straight right. Evander Holyfield's clearly affected, and yet another big shot comes in. How is this going to go on? Once again, he hits the deck.
Well, he's getting practice at it, so he might figure it out.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And it's over. This fight is over. Mike Tyson's opponent is floored. A knockout victory. Boy, was that impressive. That's what you want to see, a guy who can close the show and finish with style. He ends up a knockout victor tonight.
And that's what his trainer wanted. His trainer was even telling him, step it up a little bit, because he knew this was possible, and they got it.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us ringside. Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip
ridiculous.
in beautiful Las Vegas,
I don't know if you know how
Nevada,
ridiculous the
for our
stats are in
main
this
event.
game, but just know Mike Tyson has, yeah, I was on mute for a second.
And now
Accidentally
the
hit that
time has
paddle.
come.
Stop me from
All the
talking.
talk, now comes the
Mike
walk.
Tyson has 98
Mike
power,
Tyson's ring walks have
and
become
Joe
a stuff of
Frazier
legend,
has
and you can
87
see the
power.
intensity on his face.
Frazier has 87.
Well, they've been waiting for
I think
this
Evander
moment,
Holyfield
and now
has
they get it. Round
like
one
88.
underway.
Oh my God! Look,
Mike
this is
Tyson's
what I'm talking
in
about.
bad shape.
Do you see
Oh,
this?
he's
The
hurt
first
right
punch.
there. He is hurt. Big shot. Mike Tyson is on his pants. Iron Mike gotta get back up.
I got hit with one punch when I had my block up.
Tyson's corner needs to really get to their man.
Yeah, he's gonna be crazy. I hope he's crazy in the
Treat him
SBC
after
because
that
I can't
knockout.
use him in
They
this game
also
because I
need
just
to
get
give some sound
Tyson
advice. What's
just
the advice
absolutely
you give
destroys
him?
my
First of all,
life
if
when I
they're
play
gonna
Joe
get the chance
Frazier.
to get to him, he better move his
I got a
head.
video
But the
coming out with
advice I
him
would
too
give
though.
him
I got
is,
a
hey,
couple good
you
fights
go
in
out
with Joe
this next
Frazier.
round and you kill
One of my
some
favorite
time. Tie him
fighters
up a little
too.
bit
Just
right from the
unusable in this
beginning.
game.
Don't worry about losing
Oh, this is
early part of the
just
fight
this is
or the
just
early part of the
disgusting
round.
right
Just
now.
get yourself back together.
Unable to score with the uppercut that time. Protecting his head well with his guard. He takes
This
a
is
shot
disgusting.
and then commits to giving one right back. Mike Tyson still shaking after feeling that uppercut. Oh, good exchange there. Thought he had his target, but way off to the side with the uppercut.
Joe Frazier was a nightmare with that left foot.
He pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself.
Come on, baby. Don't tell me he quit. I thought he quit for a second. I was hoping he quit. Not gonna lie to you.
Both men digging in with uppercuts.
Lag. Smoking Joe is crazy. The Brown Bomber Joe Louis is crazy. Jack Dempsey is crazy. Jack Dempsey was, no, Jack Johnson. Jack Johnson is crazy. Probably literally crazy.
Left hook to the body. Right hand. Nicely dodged.
Probably literally crazy, too.
Mike Tyson's got to deal with a cut cheek. Big left hand from Iron Mike. Didn't get it done going to the body there. End of the round.
Tag up that body.
So he scores the knockdown and now heads back to his corner.
I actually was thinking about doing a ESBC video on. I thought I had was the vulnerability system, right? So I don't know if you caught the fights this past Sunday. I think it was like a jog ball, something like that. These two cruiserweights on PBC, and they were slugging it out. That was a great fight. I think it's like a pokey. Pokey was like one of the guys.
Remember that.
Yeah. And they were just slugging it out. And I was thinking when I was watching that fight, like when they're hurt, because they had each other hurt quite a few times, and the guy was just using great head movement to evade the punches while he's hurt, right? You know, like in this game, if you get hurt, you're just stood up. There's nothing, you can't even sway your head. And you walk like 1 mile per hour, you're super slow. So it's easy to just tag you up. So I was thinking about doing a video of like what people think about having the vulnerability system where you can still sway your head. You still keep somewhat of your normal movement, right? But you can still, and you still retain some power, so even if you're hurt. I think they're doing something like that, because one of the updates they said, even when you're hurt, you're still going to be dangerous. Oh, he knows how to cut off that angle. Great. Great.
A headshot blocked. Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see. Look at that combination by Mike Tyson. Good exchange. He fires back. And now he's targeting upstairs. So right from the start in this fight, he's committed to the body shots.
There you go. Spammer. Eat some shots. Eat some shots. Eat some shots.
Later in the fight. No sense in wasting time. Get right to it.
There's another right hand. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Mike Tyson.
Oh yeah, he's tired. He's tired. He's tired. It's time to attack. Time to attack.
Took a shot. Now he gives
Oh, in the corner. Good night. Good night.
Wow! Up off the deck and
Oh, Tyson. Oh my, now he's out of there. Right? Spamming me to death. But the moment he gets knocked down, he's out of there. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. I am not surprised. How long have I been streaming for? Hour and 22 minutes. Pretty good, pretty good. Small channel, hoping to grow. It's taking some adjustment to talking to a mic and into a camera when no one's there. Making videos, it's just strange in the beginning. It's odd. But I'm getting more used to it now. I can film myself getting a little bit better. We use the Galveston Giant, Jack Johnson. The Galveston Giant.
Good evening, everybody. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We welcome you ringside for a much-anticipated bout.
Yeah, I want to see the trade season 2. I'm so excited because I know if you're doing 10 to 15 minutes of gameplay, they're going to be showing us a breakdown like they showed us in the first trailer, the first breakdown video. Oh my god, you get something like that now on this stage. Oh, it's like what I dream about at this point. I'm dreaming about it. I know how earlier you said that the devs fear that the game is too realistic. That's exactly what I want to hear. That's exactly what I like to hear. I want them to be fearful. That means that it actually is realistic. Because if it wasn't super realistic, they wouldn't be worried about it. They think it can, you know, it'll work for casuals and it'll be good for hardcore. But if they're worried it's too realistic, that means it is realistic. That's what we want.
Right to the belt line.
What game developers will come to learn is no matter how good or bad a game is, someone will play it. So no matter how real the game is, that people will adjust. The casuals will still play it. It's still a game. You see? So they shouldn't be worried about that too much. I'm kind of interested in the trade system too. I gotta talk with Fanatico about me and Fanatico might do a video about the footwork. We have a couple of similar ideas on how the footwork system might work. That's what I want to see. I want to see that footwork system. Cause I'm gonna be dancing with Loma. My opponent's gonna be gassed out quick. He's gonna be gassed out quick. Cause I'm gonna be dancing.
What an excellent two-punch combo.
Alright, let me chill. I didn't click that thing, I didn't. Okay, no, I'm good.
The countdown, the final moments of this round.
Up.
Nice work, the left hand to the head. End of the round here, and as I glance around,
oh, you don't know how much it irks me playing this game sometimes, and all the fighters feel exactly the same. It's just so annoying. Like, why does Jack Johnson feel like I'm fighting with Evander Holyfield? Why does Jack Johnson? Why can I use the same strategy with Jack Johnson as I do with Mike Tyson? That doesn't make any sense.
He took a shot,
but there's no way really to use fighters. The best I can do in this game to use someone how they're supposed to be used is just look at what move they have the highest and then just use that move a lot. That's really it. But there's no, everything's so generic.
Unable to make an impact there by Johnson. Lands flush with the two-punch combo by Evander Holyfield. Johnson's defense, is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. The old 1-2 scores for him. Unable to connect by Evander Holyfield. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand.
Ooh, got lucky right there, my guy. Got real lucky.
And he returns on that exchange. I like the way that jab is doubled up by Evander Holyfield. Some fine fundamentals, good counter punch.
Nice mousetrap there. He let him in beautifully. He didn't use cheese.
I actually have to think when I play this guy.
Cover your head.
Johnson's combination punching is working well here. He got hit, but he sends it right back. Good solid shots with the combo downstairs. That's a fierce left hand that landed by Johnson. Holyfield's able to land at a good connect percentage. Look at the punch stats.
You guys can hear what I'm listening to right now while I play. People do what I listen to in Spotify while I play this game, man. I just be listening to the most random stuff.
Round number 3 is underway. Doubling up the jab by
Alright, I can see him having the first 2 rounds. I need to take this round for sure.
Parries that punch away. Good biting, snapping shot by Johnson.
Luckily, Jack Johnson did have a good one too when he fought. That was his primary weapon. So he fits this meta perfectly.
He's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Nice two-punch combo by Johnson. Nice block. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Johnson's using that jab well very early on here, Teddy. That could be a big benefit to him tonight.
Well, it's supposed to be, Joe. He has a real good wingspan. I mean, he's got those long arms. No better way to put him to use than to use that jab and use that jab at the right distance.
Off the target by Johnson. Johnson's putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Good flush shot by Johnson. Johnson's so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing.
Yeah, I got a PC now. That's true. That's true. And you can record off. You can record off your Xbox, really, depending on what you're using. Well, I guess for USB-C, you can't use the Xbox when it comes out. If you got like a laptop, you can record off your laptop. Laptop will work too.
That's a good left hand by Johnson. Johnson's on the receiving
That's what I was using in the beginning, was my laptop.
Good counter punch. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Johnson's doing well here with that two-punch combination. Oh, what a hook upstairs.
Doing what you're doing.
3 minutes gone by in this round.
Keep busy and you beat him to the punch. You gotta fight. You gotta throw more.
Are you recording your phone? Dope, dope. How you do that?
So
Like just you talking? Like you record yourself talking?
Looking at Teddy's scorecard. Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea.
No,
of
really, you can use
puncher, but I get the sense
the phone as a webcam too. It's actually pretty dope.
He's got the perfect
I thought about doing that too before I got my camera.
Walking in right now, not moving his head much.
Lots of options these days when it comes to technology.
Holyfield's right hand working well that time. He scored well. Solid shot again downstairs. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. Good work defensively by Johnson. Plus, he landed that counter punch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he drew it out of him, and then he timed him beautifully.
Oh, you do everything on your phone? Dang. That's crazy.
That punch by
That's sick though. I didn't know you could even do that.
Right back with some offense of his own.
Yeah, PC will help you out greatly though. For sure.
Well targeted two-punch combo by Johnson.
Yo, even a laptop. It doesn't even have to be a really good laptop. Like even like an okay laptop would be pretty good. That's crazy to do all that with your phone, dude, man. That's actually nuts. That's dedication right there.
Body shots with the combo. Holyfield's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Teddy, you know what I'm so impressed by? Obviously, the pace of this fight is just ridiculous. But how hungry these guys are. How badly each guy wants it.
Joe, this is the kind of fight
and hit this dude with so many punches, he hasn't even got rocked.
It has everything to do about legacy. How they're going to be remembered.
Well done, Holyfield, left hand. Back and forth exchange.
Killing that body. Getting that body up.
Back to action here at the start of this round, which is
look at him moving slower. I think he's moving slower.
Fight. One of those fights that's going to be very hard to score.
Alright, this one time I'm going to dance on him this round. I'm just going to make him... Yeah, I can see how that would get annoying for sure. It definitely would get annoying. Doing all that off your phone? I'm sure that's annoying, man.
A well-placed left hand up top. Well-targeted 1-2 by Johnson. He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Comes right back with a big blow up top. Oh, he just misses with that headshot.
That was a good loop.
Still plenty of time.
All right, he wants me to bring it. He wants me to bring it.
And a half to go. See, the defense
I will oblige.
he gets rid of that downstairs.
Oof. Stuck him with that.
Gives one. The right hand scores well. Now a well-placed hook to the head. How is he taking these kind of shots? Solid.
Yes, sir.
What a right hand that was that floored him.
Another one goes down.
Holyfield's rising back up. That takes some guts. Nothing there on the punch by Johnson. Evander Holyfield's putting forth that hard
I don't know why he's attacking my body like he's been doing it the whole fight. My body's not weak. He's trying to rip up my body.
Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. Johnson's missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. So he scores a knockdown in the last round. Now he gets to settle down.
I'm about to turn him in the chin.
Do you go after it? Do you get super aggressive here, having had your man hurt? Or do you still have to employ a certain amount of caution?
Kind of like being at the carnival, you know, you just hit the bullseye and you got that big stuffed animal you can give to your wife or your girlfriend. But now
he usually hit my body like he does that body work or something.
He tells you, wait a minute, try again. You could trade that in for something even bigger, but you might lose the one you have already. That's the question.
Wow, look at that, trading shots. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. And now the right hand lands because of the work done by the jab.
Be careful, Evander. You need to be careful. Oh my god. Oh my goodness.
But can he get up from a second
Sheesh. Sheesh. Good lord. I told him he needs to be careful. I told him to be careful.
2, 3, 4, 5. Evander Holyfield's now getting back up off
This looks like it's about to be a wrap.
Johnson's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Holyfield with a block.
I'm old enough to remember when he was telling me to bring it on.
That counter punch was very effective. He scored.
I'm old enough to remember when he told me to bring it on. I thought he was taunting. I thought we were taunting. And now look at this. Now we're going down. Now we're going down. Look at this. That's why you don't taunt people. Be respectful at all times, no matter the opponent. No matter the opponent.
So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why.
I pressed the button. I pressed the button on the chin.
Holyfield's down and looks to be out.
That's gonna turn him off. He's out of here. He's out of here. Wrap him up. Wrap him up.
2, 3,
body bag.
4.
And to think we were getting taunted not long ago. We came a long way from getting taunted, didn't we?
9, 10.
Didn't we?
And it's all over. Johnson's power just much
now look
too
at him
much
looking up
for
into the
his opponent.
stars.
Another knockout for him.
Come on,
Now
man.
that's how you end a fight.
Yeah, we were winning that
Yes,
fight
he
by
was
domination.
controlling throughout, but he made a good, clean finish with the knockout.
Yeah, as a trainer, you want to know, can a guy punch?
Yeah, those
can
are
a
some
guy
good percentages
defend?
if I say so
can
myself.
A guy control distance? But you want to know, can a
Say
guy
so
finish?
myself.
He got the answer. Yes, he can finish.
Alongside
He threw
Teddy Atlas, I'm
543
Joe Tessitore.
punches.
Thanks for being with us. We'll see
He
you
was letting them
next time,
shots
ringside.
fly. Let's see if we can get into another one. Let's get into those hours where only the demons are playing Fight Night now. So I might start seeing Isaac Frost. Oh, this looks like a demon. Muhammad Ali. Yeah, feel free if you want to see me use anybody too. Feel free to just let me know. I've made a new account, so for some reason my record just stays at 0-0. So I'll use anybody. I'll take an L. It don't matter. I'll use Joe Frazier. I'll use him. Most people won't, but I will. It's all about keeping the gaming experience fun. That's what it's all about. I'm not trying to play no game so I can sweat and get raged out. That's not fun. But using the Joe Frazier crossguard, what is bending over is fun. What has been, that's fun. Crossguard, baby. Old school. Use his left hook. That patented left hook.
Keep it tight inside.
Ooh.
This
I
is like
tried
looking
it.
in the
I
mirror
tried
for
it.
Joe Frazier. He's going up against the guy who can really bang.
And this is where
Gotta be careful fighting Rocky Marciano though, because this ain't a good matchup.
That has to be respected.
Rocky
He has to
Marciano is
pay
basically
attention to that. He
a
already
more
knows he
fit,
has power.
extremely
He has to
white
respect the other
Tyson.
man.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Jab with the straight, classic combination. Able to dismiss
And he has
that
crazy
body shot.
cardio.
Good solid right hand he lands there.
Yeah, I know I'm at a disadvantage using Joe Frazier, but that's okay. I'll adapt my strategy.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round, Joe Frazier lands a big left hand. Frazier's got a way of just getting away from that punch.
Use those left hooks to the body. We can't go to the head, we'll go to the body.
With the combination upstairs.
We can't go to the head, we'll go to the body. We sure will.
Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand.
We sure will. Sheesh.
A target on his head, and he places the hook right on it.
Caught him to the body right there, too.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. He scores well with the double jab.
Left hook, left hook, left hook.
Flush right hand to the head.
Not
Jones heading
bad,
with you
not bad.
here in between rounds. A round in which, boy, he really just dominated.
There's another
his
problem with the
opponent.
game. Joe Frazier
He's got
has 87 strength, but Rocky Marciano's is like 90 or something.
Well,
Like,
he's
who
shown
looked at
that
this
to you
game and said
right
Joe
now.
Frazier
Look at him
wasn't
right
strong?
now, and he's starting to get up. There's a couple seconds left.
Dude was
Probably
literally
5
knocking
seconds
people out left and right with his left
He
hand.
has to get up, and he's getting up early. That shows you right what you're talking about. He can't. He's chomping at the bit. He's confident.
Watch how
There you
Joe
go.
Frazier uses that jab. See how
Caught him.
consistent he is with it.
Caught him again. Leaping left hand.
Another right hand.
Joe Frazier
Took a
special.
shot, now he gives a left. Scored well up top.
Oh, we're catching him
He
now.
got hit right
He's
there,
catching us
but he
too.
also gave one.
Ooh, he's
Solid
catching us
effort
too.
by Joe
Gotta be careful.
Frazier.
Chill. No, I can't chill.
Well, we know
I'm out here to
Frazier took
use
the
people how
Olympic
they're
gold,
supposed to
but
be
let's go back
used.
further than
I'm not gonna
that.
be out on the
Growing up in
outside jabbing
1940s,
straighten with Joe Frazier.
Buford,
I'm
South
going in with the left
Carolina,
hand.
The poor sharecroppers. That defines you.
Yeah, that stays with you.
Sure, I might gas
That
out
is
if I don't get this
something that
knockout,
reminds
but
you at the right
I
time
gotta do work.
why you're in that ring.
I gotta use Smoking Joe like he's supposed to be used.
Comes right back with a shot of his own. Nice combination. Throwing more than one. Both scored there.
I'm eating punches for it too, though. Rocky Marciano's just so strong. And I'm so not strong.
That's a forceful jab by Joe Frazier. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching. Nice work, great technique, the combo
He caught us
lands.
with a straight.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. And we come to the end of round number 2.
If you guys haven't liked the stream already, I'd appreciate if you guys like it up. For me about to get my head smashed in. I'm about to get my head smashed in by Rocky Marciano, so if you can like it up,
What
I'd
they have
appreciate
to do
it.
is tell their fighter that, hey, it's not
If I get my brain smashed in, I'm trying to use Smoking Joe.
See, he's got his guard up really well that
Now, see, if
time
this
and
was me
protects
as
his
Rocky
head.
Marciano, I'd just be pressuring right now. I'd just be going in. Because I know even if we trade, Joe Frazier don't have the strength that I have.
Body shot, the left hand. That's a hook right to the flank. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. undoubtedly the most effective element of his entire arsenal tonight is his jab. He's so committed to fighting on the outside, and he's jabbing away beautifully.
Well, Cus D'Amato used to tell me, Teddy,
I tried to hit that left hook.
well, this fighter, when he's been in doubt his jab, when he's been sure of himself his jab, as you said, he's made a jab fest of this.
This dude should be ashamed of himself that he's getting pressured by Joe Frazier. He should be ashamed of himself.
Halfway through this round, solid left hand to the head. Not able to land the headshot. Parries the punch, puts one in there.
Oh, that didn't get countered. I'm sick.
Hunting never hurt,
there we go.
A well-timed right hand by Joe Frazier.
He doesn't like me going to his body. He's starting to throw uppercuts. Ooh, that leaping hook. Leaping hook. If he don't like me going to the body, he starts throwing uppercuts.
He missed with the headshot. He scores with the jab there.
You know, Joe, a lot of times you think about a jab being used by an
I don't know. I'm tagging Rocky up a little bit. I'm getting tagged up. Hold on. I'm getting tagged up too. Oh, I tried it.
Of round number 3. Frazier showing that he's got some defense of his own.
Ooh, I hit that. I hit that.
And that's the end of round 3.
Yeah, we might be winning this fight so far. I don't think I'm gonna have enough stamina. Oh, I got a decent stamina too. Oh, I got 97 stamina.
Well, he's up 3 rounds to
he's winning every round.
Scorecard here as we start round number 4. He's a
I got good stamina. I'm gonna keep going in.
Exactly what he's doing to bank away these early rounds here, Teddy.
Yeah,
oh, I keep lagging like that. I hate fight. I can't fight the lag and fight Rocky Marciano. It has to be one or the other.
He's winning the round.
Trying to erode away that body with the combination punching. Joe Frazier's not firing off the big power punches. I gotta wonder why.
Sometimes the guy is making a
to the body.
Agreement in his mind.
To the body.
If I don't hit him hard,
he's a runner. He's a track star.
Now to throw the punches.
How is he running from me?
About what had come back at him.
He has the way more powerful character.
He just missed that shot up top.
And I do mean way more powerful.
He snaps a
Rocky Marciano is uber strong in this game.
Very accurate with the double jab. He gets hit, but he gives it right back.
To that body.
Oh, what an uppercut. He returns the favor with an uppercut. Frazier showing you that sublime skill right now.
Using that left hook.
Punch combo.
Oof.
He scores with the jab there.
Yeah, I'm leaping in with that left hook.
Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs.
Oh, he's getting a little irritated now. He's getting a little agitated. I might have hit a nerve.
Back to basics here, as you can see the jab becoming a key instrument for him.
Boxing 101.
Yes, sir.
You have an opponent walking in. You want to stay on the outside? Use that jab.
He scored
Oh my
well
God,
after
I'm
being
hitting him with these left hooks. This is what I was talking about earlier, Remy. When I play somebody like this, when I'm like playing like Joe Frazier, I'm just using mostly my left hook.
10 seconds to go in the fourth. Good
I'll use other punches a little bit, but it's mostly to set up my left hook. Even though this game, playing this game sim doesn't really exist, but I play as sim as I can. I have fun playing sim. Even if I get knocked out, if I was playing sim, I still have fun. So I play sim regardless. So Joe Frazier got good left hooks. Well, dang, I'm left hook Larry then.
Boy, does he know how to do that.
I'm left hook Larry then. Left hook to the body, left hook to the head. Oh, what's going on, Kurt Gore? What's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you for stopping by. Appreciate you.
Nice combination, landing more than one. Both
and Frazier had crazy hooks.
Good combination punching out of him here.
Imagine I knock Rocky Marciano out with his left hook.
Except right now, I don't think his opponent.
I'm doing work with it. He's winning the round, but I'm doing work.
And there he is scoring with the right hand.
If I had anybody else right now, he'd probably be asleep.
He was waiting for that.
Yeah, what he was doing was he was just pulling that shoulder back a little bit, trying to drill
hey, we're doing good, Kurt. Doing good, man.
Be a ghost a little bit.
How about yourself? How about yourself, man? Just testing out the stream. New streamer alert. Just starting out streaming. Getting prepared for when the ESBC drops, as I'll doing a lot more.
Combo lands to the
Oh
head.
yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good.
See, that's the work they want to see with the right hand by Joe Frazier. Off to the side.
That's where I want him, against the
Swing and a
ropes.
miss going
That's where I want him.
upstairs. Well placed jab straight.
Use the ring. Use the ring. Oh, hands up. Hands up.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Joe Frazier.
Oh, he's getting mad. He's getting mad. He started just winging those punches. I'm landing some good shots. I think I can rock him if I get him back against those ropes. I think I can rock him. Playing good for the matchup. Playing good for the matchup for sure. Appreciate you guys stopping and watching the stream, by the way. Means the world, guys. Means the world. Go ahead and hit that like button if you haven't already. If you hit the like button, maybe Rocky Marciano won't knock my head off. Oh, Nakatani KO'd the Verdejo, the dude who killed his girlfriend. Felix Verdejo, I think is what his name was. The one who conspired to kill his girlfriend. That crazy dude. Appreciate that, Kurt. Appreciate that.
A snapping combination by Joe Frazier. Able to cover up.
Yeah, I gotta win this for Jay Frazier in the Discord. I gotta win this for Jay Frazier. I'm at the disadvantage here, but I'm putting in good work.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand.
I'm on him right now.
By Joe Frazier.
I am on him.
Scored well with that right hand to the body. Good
He's starting to realize what I'm doing though, because he's starting to slip.
You see him with the left.
Dude, they should give that dude the chair. If you haven't heard what he did to his girlfriend, dude, just read that story, man. That dude's sick.
Yeah, and he has to understand
That dude's sick. He has a serious problem.
Standing too close in front. Needs to adjust a little.
I appreciate that, Kurt. Yeah, that video was funny. That was fun to make. I might make another one. That video was fun to make. That video was fun. I love the ragdolls in Fight Night 2004. They're hilarious. Oh, I tried the leaping hook. I tried it.
And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own.
Ooh, this is a... Why'd he do it? Oh, he did it because... so it wasn't my mistake. I told you wrong earlier. It wasn't his girlfriend. He already had his... I think he was his girlfriend or his wife. But he got another girl pregnant. And the girl he got pregnant is the one... It was like his side piece. That's the one him and his girlfriend or his wife conspired to kill. Because he got her pregnant. Yeah, dude has problems, man. Serious problems. As far as I'm concerned, he should go. They should give him the death penalty. Whatever they see fit, he deserves it. That dude is a sick individual. That's who Nakatani knocked out. Nakatani knocked him out in his last fight.
Right to the head with that right. Solid left. Takes one, but gets one. Good work by Joe Frazier.
Trying to land that left hook up top. Trying so hard. Oh, there it is again.
Here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Good defense, just covering up down low.
Ooh. A good body shot. I don't know if they arrested her too. I think they did because she was the one. She was the one who told the police what happened. So she might have got arrested too. Oh yeah, I can't wait for the ragdolls in ESBC too. I'm so curious what they look like. I'm trying to have like Bernard Hopkins falling out the ring type ragdolls. That's what I'm looking for.
The attitude, something's got to stick. He fires off the combination, and they both do. Joe Frazier blocks that punch. Here's a moment here as you see the step-back counterpunch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces him into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back,
he caught us there.
and comes right back.
He caught him there.
I think he really concentrated a lot during camp on working on the jab. I mean, just
Caught us there again.
just look at what he's been able to do.
Well, I'm sure
This
he
is a
has, and
war
as you
right now.
said, it's shown. And you know, when I'm in the corner, when I'm training a fighter in training camp, and you just touched on it, you know what I do, Joe? What's that? I make sure that when I'm putting the gloves on my fighter, I put
this
the
is
left
a
hand on
war.
first. That's to remind them, this is the force, this is the stick, this
This
what's
is
going
a
to bring you
war.
to victory. This is what you're going to use.
I don't know how I'm still in this fight.
80% of the
He's hit
time
me so
tonight.
many times. My health is so low.
Stay on top.
But we're still in it. Yeah, I mean, B-Hop got killed out the ring by Joe Smith. Joe Smith Jr. That was nasty.
You are in control. You're
That was disgusting.
Let's look at Teddy's scorecard as we begin.
Oh,
this
he's still
eighth
up.
round
He's
here,
still
and
up. We
you
need
can
these
see
last
that, yes,
rounds.
he's up,
Nothing
but
says I need to retire
watching
like
this
getting
fight
knocked out of the
closely, you know
ring.
that anything still can happen.
So his opponent is a real tough guy. He doesn't get discouraged. Continues to come with a fast pace. And a guy like that, you never, never count out.
To the head he goes with a left hand. He gives
Oh,
as
come on,
well
I'm
as he
timing that
takes. You saw it on
perfectly.
that exchange. Frazier's got a little something coming back at him. A counter punch scored. Right hand
call
and a
him
left
out.
hook to
End
the
of that
head.
punch.
Both land flush. Frazier's proving to be elusive.
Ooh, I can't tell if he hit me right there if I hit him.
Effects, Teddy, of having his opponent punch right through that guard.
Well, he should feel it. Because, I mean, look, Joe, it's kind of like standing out in a rainstorm with an umbrella. And all
Yeah,
of a
he
sudden
did
the
say
wind's
that.
coming,
B-Hop
and the
was
rain's
wilding on
coming
that
from
one, I'm
the
not gonna
side,
lie to you.
And you're standing there
He
under the
was
umbrella
wilding when he
saying,
said
why
that.
am I getting wet? Well,
And
you're
he
standing
sure
there
did
covered up.
lose.
The punches are coming
Definitely
from the
lost.
side. They're coming from all angles. You're going to get wet.
You're not always protected.
Oh,
Able to
my
land the
God.
hook to the head. Good job on the two-punch combo by Joe Frazier.
Ooh, I hit him with 2 clean ones.
Flush right hand to the
Oh, we got him.
big
We drop him.
comes home for him.
We
Oh,
drop
they
him.
got That wrecked him right there. He's down for the first time.
We drop him with the left hook. Let's go. We've been working. We've been working.
He went down from a big
That's
shot.
crazy right now.
Now he's got
This
to have
fight's
some
insane.
big guts to move along.
You're going to
Gotta
find
get
out
right back on him.
exactly what he's made of.
Oh, I can't get close enough.
Well placed, well timed combo up top. Good flush shot upstairs.
To the body.
Frazier's movement helped out there.
Working the
He avoided
body.
that punch. Boy, does he know how to do that. Smoking Joe
Working the body.
Frazier with a
Working the head.
shot there.
We're
And
working
for
the head.
Second time tonight,
Come on.
he goes down.
Oh, he's out of here. He quit. He quit. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All that work paid off in the end. We invested in the body early, and he couldn't take it. That's why Sim wins. Playing Sim wins. Unbelievable. Now that's how you know you played Joe Frazier. Look how many left hooks I threw. I was just throwing, oh my god, he threw 811 punches. And my head movement's pretty good, Kurt. I'm more of a defensive fighter. I was just being aggressive in this fight, but I play more defensive when I'm normally playing. But when I'm Joe Frazier, I can't play defensive. Because Rocky Marciano has like 100 cardio, so he can just go forever. You guys see that he threw 811 punches? My god. His stamina had to be bad, because think about it, he threw 811 punches, and I was hitting his body that whole time I was working on his body. His stamina had to be 0. That was a good W. That was a great W. Oh man. What time is it? It's like 1 o'clock my time. 1 a.m. I think I'm going to call that as the last fight for tonight's stream. I think so. I used to brawl but became more defensive and effective counterpuncher. Yeah, I mean, you can be a brawler too. It just depends on how you like to play. When I first started playing, I was just super aggressive. I used to be a brawler too. And then I realized I was facing a whole bunch of other brawlers. So what I did is just adapt my style to thinking, if everyone's going to be aggressive, then I'll just try to be defensive and zap their energy and knock them out, which is what I normally try to do. I think Landy versus Paul Williams had to be the worst robberies. Yeah, dude, that was horrible. Don't remind me. That was horrible. Jesus Christ, talk about a robbery. Good Lord. Good Lord. I think I played this dude earlier. Good Lord, that was a robbery. Oh, did we play this? I played this dude. I played him. He's really good. This dude's good. I beat him earlier. He's super good. That was a terrible robbery, though. No lie. I can't lie to you there. No cap. Oh my god, this guy. I don't know if you saw on Twitter, Remy, but I posted when I played, I think it was like last night, I played somebody who threw 451 straights. And this is the guy I played right here, this dude. He threw 451 straights when I played against him. And I barely won. It says he's on a 22 fight win streak. But what he did was he was throwing all those straights and I knocked him out. And then he quit. He did some type of quit glitch where he still gets the win. So that's how he's still on the streak right now. But I beat him last night. Top 3 worst robberies? Ooh, top 3 worst robberies. That's a good question. Worst robberies that I've seen? I mean, I wouldn't count. I guess I won't count a draw as worst rob. Well, maybe I will. I'm gonna count a draw too. From what I've seen recently, I think Lara versus Paul Williams is definitely up there. Let's see. I think Pac-Man versus Bradley. I think Pac-Man versus Bradley won the first fight. I thought Pac-Man easily won that fight. I don't know how Bradley won. I thought they robbed Pac-Man in that fight. And then this is an older fight, and it wasn't actually a loss, but it was a draw. But if you ever watch Lennox Lewis versus Evander Holyfield 1, tell me how they gave that a draw. Lennox Lewis was clearly winning that fight, and he lost, and he didn't lose, but he drawed with Evander Holyfield. I mean, he was clearly winning. There was no doubt in my mind who won the fight. And the ref still gave it a draw. I don't know how that happened. There's so many robberies. There's so many. The reffing in boxing is just awful at times. It's awful. Let me see if I can think of another one off the top of my head. Let's see. Lara versus Williams was definitely bad. Evander Holyfield versus Lennox Lewis, that one was terrible, though. That was terrible. I think Pernell Whitaker and Julio Cesar Chavez's fight, I thought Whitaker won easy. Yeah, that's what I was just about to say, yeah. Pernell Whitaker versus Chavez, that one, I thought Pernell Whitaker won that easily. I don't know how that fight went like that. Was it a draw? That was terrible. Absolutely horrible. I have no idea how that happened. Vargas versus Winky? Yeah. Yeah, man. Boxing, man. That's boxing with these inaccurate cards. For sure. For sure. That was terrible. Alright, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it. I got work in the morning. I'm gonna go ahead and call it for this stream. I appreciate you guys for hanging out, man. Appreciate you guys for coming in. I know I'm a small streamer, new streamer. I appreciate you sticking around, Remy. Having some good boxing convos, man. I love talking boxing. Floyd versus Canelo. Yeah, they robbed Canelo, man. I had Canelo in that fight, right? Hey, they robbed my boy Canelo. Hey, good to see you too, Kurt, man. Thank you guys. Thank both you boys for hanging out with me and liking up the stream. Appreciate it. I'm going to be streaming pretty much every day. So I'll be streaming daily. Some fight night, some Olympic games, some regular games. But I'll always be talking boxing, no matter what game I'm playing. Or whatever you guys want to talk about too. So it doesn't really matter. If you talk about anything, it's all cool with me. But yeah, that's going to go ahead and do it for me for tonight. I'm going to go ahead and cut off the stream. We just hit 2 hours, which is dope. So I'll be seeing you boys later. I'll catch you guys back in the next stream, hopefully. See you guys then. Take it easy, boys.